Hey, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Tracy and this is A Girl with Plans. In today's video, I'm going to be setting up and decorating for the week of March the 20th in my fitness planner. Alright guys, so I went ahead and pulled the week of March the 20th out of my fitness planner, and I am currently using the gratitude layout. You can tell that by looking at the prompts that are over here. That's like daily affirmations, today's moods, as well as the little faces. I've only been using this for a few weeks because of vacation. I hadn't really been using it that long. I started at the beginning of March. And so far, it's working about just as well as the wellness layout did. I'm still tracking the same thing. So even though where I'm placing things might be different, overall, it is very similar to me than the other layouts I've used in the past. Now, I went ahead and put my Apple Watch stickers here. And I also put my macro stickers here. I made all of these myself. I had a lot of people ask me about the macro stickers, so I did create some and put them in my Etsy shop. They are printable downloads, so you can print them out on your home printer and then just cut them out and use them in your planners. And these are sized, so that way they do fit these like vertical columns. And without the stickers, this is what the layout looks like. Of course, I didn't do anything for this week because vacation. All right, so I wanted to keep things simple. So I'm going to use the Floral Fitness book by Live Love Posh. And that's because when it comes to decor, everything is kind of bundled together here. So it's pretty simple to decorate. So I'm going to use these because this week is the first week of spring. So I kind of want to bring that into my planner. I am going to I am going to white out the daily affirmations and all of that stuff. And then for boxes, because you guys know I do like to have boxes here, I'm going to use these, which is from, I believe, the Never Give Up fitness book by the Happy Planner. And I'm also probably going to use these like little washi dots to bring out the purple. So I'm not sure what colors I'm going to use here. I might do some of the purples and blues. That's probably what I'm going to go with. All right, so let's go ahead and start with decor first because my fitness boxes and bullets go here. So I can do that a little bit later. I pretty much have this whole space to decorate because I don't really track anything here. I use these little smiley faces to track how well I've eaten. And I will be honest, like I said, I've only started using this layout in March, so I've only had the little faces for this month, and I have not had too many smiley faces, guys. I have been struggling, and I'm talking about pre-vacation. I mean, I think vacation is an excuse, but pre-vacation wasn't, and yeah. So I have got to kick my booty in gear. And this week is kind of like hit or miss just because I am coming back from vacation. My vacation is extending a little bit into this week. So that does kind of create a little bit of difficulty because when I fly back home, there's so many to-dos. Plus, I'm going to be like kind of getting back into the whole work thing, which is when you've been out of work for over a week. It is a lot to do just to kind of, you know, of course you have a lot to do, but then to even get in the correct mindset, it's very, very hard. All right, so I have the floral, I have this, I have this. I guess I need to bring a floral on this side. Will this one fit up at the top? So we've heard about my struggles this month. How is everybody else doing for this month? Oh, it's a little bit too big. Do I want to use it and cut it off? Ugh. I feel like I'm losing so much of the floral. That would work. Let's see if I can get this off. Already making changes. I'm actually filming this before I get back from vacation because, like I said, my vacation runs into this week. So I wanted to make sure I got this video out in a semi-timely fashion. So I can't really talk too much about how active I was on vacation. My next fitness video, I should be able to get that information to you, hopefully. But yeah, to try to get these videos out at least early in the week that it's scheduled, or the week prior. Typically my fitness, I've been trying to do like a fitness Friday type thing. So that's kind of when I've been trying to release these videos. Let's put this down for a second. Oh my gosh, I have like the sticker stuck to my arm. All right, so we'll just go ahead and do this. Whoops. Is that gonna work? It is not. It is so hard sometimes to line these stickers up. Sometimes the clear stickers are a little bit easier because you can kind of just see through them so you can see the line. But at least this one, you don't really have to white out anything. All right, so I guess we'll just put this maybe here. Yeah, that works. And this sticker is not going to come up again. I'm surprised it actually came up over there because it was a struggle. Yeah, so my plan is to actually be semi-active on my vacation. So I will let you guys know how well that went down when I do a future spread. But I do have plans to just kind of hit the ground running this week. What I usually do is if I hadn't, like I said, unfortunately, I don't know how active I've been at this point, but what I try to do is based on how active I was during like my vacation, that's how I determine what I'm going to start with. And I'll usually try to ease my way back into it anyway. So like if I want to do a spin class, I might just go a lot easier on, on it. And like lip weights, I kind of try to ease back into that. Maybe not try to do like a 45-minute lifting thing. Like right now I have the Les Mills app. So like I might not want to do a full-on body pump. I might start with like my Peloton strength training classes or something like that. All right, so I love to do kickboxing. So yes, anytime there is a boxing bag, I am going to bring it in. But I don't want to lose the gloves. So I guess I'm going to do like that. So yeah, I do have a boxing bag. It's one of the ones that you fill the bottom up. You can fill it up with water. You can fill it up with sand. So, I filled it up with water. But I've had that for quite a while. I definitely don't use it as much as I should. But for that, a lot of times I'll do like regular like boxing classes from like the Peloton app. But I'll just use the bag where they're doing shadow boxing. Because I am one of those people, I like to be following like a class. It's hard for me to just work out on my own. Like it's very hard for me just to put music on and just go to town. Because sometimes I'll feel like I'm working out for 20 minutes, but I'm not. So that's why I like to do the classes, because I feel like I'll actually get like a 20-minute workout in or a 30-minute workout. Or if I'm working out by myself, I'm like, wow, I've been working out for a really long time. And then I check my watch and it's been like 7 minutes. So I am definitely someone, that's why I do have like 2 workout streaming apps, because I am someone that needs to be like following an actual like routine to keep me going. Oh, actually, I've already messed up, guys. All right. Tuesday, I may do a workout. I may. But I'm not 100% sure. Because that's the day I get back. And I would love to try to be good and do a workout. I get back early enough in the day. I get back around lunch. I would love to be able to do a workout. But I also got to go to the grocery store. And, then I'm going to want to unpack and laundry and stuff like that. So I'm not 100% sure. I say I'm not 100% sure. Odds are I'm not going to be doing a workout that day. Let's face it. But like I said, the bad thing about filming these in advance is I can't really tell you what I've done. But the original plan is, so we are going on a cruise And then we're going to extend the vacation. It's me and one of my best friends. We're going to extend our vacation by a few days and drive up to Orlando. And maybe check out Universal Studios, which I have been to Universal before. I love Universal Studios. I've been to Universal Studios more than I've been to Disney. So yeah, I love me. That's like one of the first times I've done them all the way across too. I just realized that. So yeah, I love me some Universal Studios. But I have not been since they have done the Harry Potter whole thing. So I am super excited. Like I said, that is the game plan. Things could change. So that's at the tail end of a long cruise vacation. I hope things don't change, but if that's the, if we end up doing that, then Monday is going to be a very active day with a lot of walking and things like that. So again, some of these days while I'm technically not working out, I will be burning just as many calories as I would during a workout. Which, that kind of brings something else for me to say. And I know I usually fast forward these, so maybe I will. I'll go ahead and put these down really fast, and then I'll tell you what I was thinking. All right, so all my bullet points are down here, and this is where I use to track the size weights that I use. I've also been sometimes tracking how many calories I actually burned during the workout, because I just feel like sometimes that's interesting, as well as maybe my average heart rate, if it's like cardio related and I'm not doing weights that day. And I find that using the bullet points is actually better for me than using another box, just because I have more space. Now, my interesting thought that I was thinking of that I will get back to after I do all this is I find that when I work out, no matter what kind of workout I do, it could be like a heavy cardio workout or whatever, when I look at my like output for the day on my Apple Watch stats, they're only like a couple of hundred more than when I don't work out. Which is insane. But I think that kind of goes to show you too that you really don't have to like do always like high intensity type trainings or workouts to get that calorie burn. Now, obviously, if I'm just laying on the couch all day, then no, I'm not. I have to trim some of this white off around her. Because it's paper, I don't want to take it back off because I know it's going to rip. Her leg already rips. But, so that's just something interesting that I found. Like, if I'm laying around all day, then in all honesty, I'm like probably more like 500-600 calories under where I am if I worked out. But if I'm just kind of doing a normal day with, some movement, not just stationary and sitting around all day, I definitely find that I'm not burning like that much less than when I actually do like a strenuous workout. Now, that doesn't mean I'm gonna like stop working out because hey, I'm burning just as many calories. Because like I said, I'm also I work out for endurance and I'm trying to build strength. But I just think that's interesting. And I will also say my Apple Watch, it doesn't continuously read your heart rate. So what that pretty much means is sometimes when you're looking at your stats for the day, they are underestimated. They're a lot lower than what you really have burns because it wasn't doing like a constant heart rate reading. And for someone like me, I kind of have higher than normal heart rates a lot throughout the day, just because of anxiety and stuff like that. So I do burn a lot more calories than my Apple Watch has said. Now I kind of offset that when I do my tracking for like calories and things like that, as I do kind of overestimate my calories eaten as well. Or maybe I should, I don't know. But I do try to, you know, kind of keep that in mind. So that way I don't really want to be in too much of a deficit when I'm eating, because like I said, the calories are incorrect, at least for me on my Apple Watch. Now I know one way to probably fix that situation would be to keep my like watch on like heart rate reading the whole day, but that would like kill the battery. I know I was like looking at my dad's stats because I follow him, and like sometimes I'm like, what is he doing? He'll be like at a crazy amount of calories burned. So like I call him to find out, and he basically just has it on workout mode so he can track his heart rate. And it is insane. I'm like, well, that's not fair. He's like, what? I want to know what my heart rate is. I want to keep track of what my heart rate is. So yeah, that is also one way to do it. I'm trying to figure out how to do this, how I want to do this. So because I was like, I could probably do this or this. Okay. Does that look weird? I'm thinking that looks weird. I think I'm gonna take it off. All right, guys, I'm gonna bust out the undo because that looks weird. I think that's a waste of a sticker. I think I still might use it, but I'm not gonna use it here. All right. Now I hope I don't get a headache from this, because sometimes this definitely causes headaches. I've used it a couple times without any side effects. So, but one time I used it and I got a headache, but I don't know if it was from this or not. Like it could have just been a coincidence. I'm not sure. But this stuff is pretty strong, so I can see it. So I still might use it. What I might do for this is just cut it in half. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let me grab some bigger scissors. Longer blade length means they'll be a little bit straighter, and this is like so stuck to my finger now. That's how, I guess, fast it dried from the undo. It is a lot warmer in my house, so maybe that's why it's drying faster than it had in the past. Wow. That actually fits pretty good. I still have to do some more trimming, but that... Let's see how weird this is gonna look. I'm just gonna cut it here. I have plenty more floral, so I can definitely like make my own. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm gonna put this here, and then I want to cut them all at one time. But then I have all these other like little florals, so I can do, let's go ahead and just cut it in advance. I like it. Anybody that has been coming to my channel and checking out my plan with me's may already know, but I am a fan of adding florals to the top of my pages. Let's do something like that. Just like the way it looks, it adds a little something fun. I don't really use the top of my pages often for anything, so I think it's a great space to add decor. Of course, you can always use a marker and like do like polka dots to add some fun things. You can do anything at the top. What I have done also, especially when I've had like undated calendars or had to redate for weeks and stuff, what I've done is I have actually taken markers and done the dates more like decorative. So that way the dates themselves are decorative, so I don't really need to add as much to the top. All right. So I do need something else over here. I'm not sure if I want a floral or if I want some more of these. I mean, I think I need something like, we'll just do this. Kind of goes with the whole thing there. Some of these repeat, so it's a little bit different. I think up here, I'll do that. All right, I think that may be it for the decor. Now I'm going to flip to here. It says, I'm not swearing, I'm using my workout words. Yes, yes, yes. I like this. I'm not swearing, I'm just using my words. Right? That's the advantage to like working out at home. I can say whatever I want and not feel bad about it. And sometimes when you say that one little word, it just makes you somehow get some like superpowers to keep going. So weird. So weird how that works. Yeah. There we go. Got that one out the way. Now, which one do I want here? Do I want to go ahead and use this one? I think so. And then I can probably put the scraps somewhere. And then guys, I think we're done. I think this probably did take a little bit longer than it should have, considering that this was pretty much a, with the exception of my functional stickers, this was pretty much a one book spread. So probably should not have taken as long as it did, but you know, this is a Tracy plan with me. They all take longer than what they should, right? All right, so I'm gonna just cut that. All right, I like it. I could add a few more here. Like if I cut it in half. I don't want to like make them close together because then I'll get them like, I feel like I'll have to put them everywhere. So if I just kind of separate it. All right. I think that's it. I think that is all. Oh, no, I need something here. I need something here just because I don't write there. Okay. Let's do both. It is fine. All right, so yes, I love using Live Love Posh stickers. So like I said, it's like pretty much, you can use that book and do do an entire spread. Now there were no boxes or anything in this book, so I did have to pull them from elsewhere. But that was no problem because I have plenty of boxes from all of my functional fitness books. All right, guys, there we go. I like how it turned out. It is definitely motivating when I see these spreads because I feel guilty if I don't fill them out. All right, guys, so if you enjoyed this plan with me, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. And I do want to thank all of you who have already subscribed. It really does help my channel out, and I really, really do appreciate it. All right, guys, so that is all I have for today.
Thank you again for taking time out of your day to spend with me, and I hope you have a good rest of your evening, day, or night. Until next time, bye.